Hold up. I don't feel like doing a big wind up to the stream, so we're just gonna play. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. I just want to play the game. I've been playing the game a little bit, but then I decided, you know, fuck it, let's go live. Sometimes I do like random grinding offline. Oh, no suitable matches. What kind of shit is that? Let's see, what areas do I have done with the Odachi? Okay, so basically nothing. Essentially fuck all. Beast born of shit and suck. Yo, what's up, Panda? That was a perfect time. Perfect time to show up. How be ye? Yeah, that one. He's a beast and he's shitty and sucky. Today has been pretty rough, but I'm gaming. And maybe that will help improve things. Right, yeah. I guess there's the upper side to Torii Gate is that at least it reminds me that I'm actually not nearly as shit as I think I am, but these people are. 100%. I also like that as soon as I went live, the Torii Gate told me that there were no suitable matches. Oh yeah? Once you get to the depths, you can't do multiplayer anymore, right? What? We never tried to do depths before. Fair enough. Well, this is an odd place to die. Beaten to death by Rogue. You think this guy got caught by the burst attack? That's what I think happened. Nice ass, buddy. Hey! I did not appreciate that. I got to enjoy me another game for a little while called Nova Lands. Not an action game by any means. It's more of like a grind resources so that you can craft stuff kind of thing. But it was pretty good. Like, it was a very comfy game overall. And I would definitely say that it was very much worth the... I think I spent like $6 on it. You know, I don't know why, but I really, really, really like tech trees. I really like the whole idea of like, here's a set of items that you can collect, that you can craft into things that will allow you to collect more advanced items, that will allow you to craft more advanced things, that will allow you to collect even more advanced items, that will allow you to craft even more advanced things. I don't know why. I love it. I love it. And that one had like some light RPG elements where you like level up and improve your abilities. It was very, very nice. Can't recommend it enough. I do have like a third-person shooter, like supposed Souls-like coming up, and I'm kind of curious about that. Can't wait to try that one on. It's not exactly from a big well-known developer though, so it'll probably be interesting, but still overall pretty low quality. Oh, come on. Remnant. See, I'm curious about those, but I haven't gotten into any of them yet. I don't even have those games because they're just too damn expensive. It's weird. It's weird. I don't see, I don't have any problem going to a restaurant and, dropping $20 on a decent meal. But I loathe the idea of spending more than $10 on a video game, which doesn't really make sense when I think about it, because, real talk, I'll enjoy the video game for a lot longer. Sir, you are annoying the shit out of me. But, I don't have any, I don't have any issues with shooters. I like shooters. It's just I haven't run into a shooter that really scratches the right itches for me in a while. I have thought about, doing another playthrough of Borderlands 3, though. Excuse me, what? Like, I genuinely love the Borderlands series. I do have some friends, though, that find the humor in those games to be extremely grating. But, like, I actually see the humor in the Borderlands series as genuinely accurate psychology. Because, like, in Borderlands 2, they go through this, like, well, if you go through the side missions, which I do, I'm a completionist like that. But if you go through the side missions, there's a point in time where Tannis explains what really happened and why everyone was stranded on Pandora, and the fact that led to a lot of people just like fucking losing it. And like, when you consider all of those facts together, and then you try to consider the characters that are still reasonably sane, it makes perfect sense that their humor would be extremely dark and fucked up. I overgrinded the ever-loving fuck out of Borderlands 2 in the pre-sequel. Borderlands 2 at one point had a bug regarding the badass tokens with the first DLC, where like as soon as you start the first DLC... Okay, so there's two facts to consider. Once upon a time in Borderlands 2, every time you completed a chapter, you were given a free badass token. And that was true in the DLCs as well. For whatever reason, the Captain Scarlet's booty, pirate booty, whatever the hell the proper title is, for whatever reason, the very first chapter was walk from where you spawned to the first area where you get shot at, which is literally just a straight shot towards the first set of buildings. And that was a chapter, and that would give you a badass token. And for whatever reason, it didn't checkpoint properly at one point, so you could collect that token, save, load, collect that token, save, load, collect that token, save, loads. I did that an awful lot of times because I'm kind of a bitch. Yeah, so you can imagine my badass tokens on that game are wildly out of control. We're talking like near instantaneous reloads on ridiculously slow reload weapons. It is funny though when you overgrind your elemental capabilities, like which weapons become optimal and which weapons are no longer optimal. Because like, under normal circumstances, the weapons that I use, well, aside from the Unkempt Herald, but under normal circumstances, for the most part, those weapons wouldn't actually be a good thing to use. Have some bird. The people that know that I've liked the Borderlands series thus far keep asking me, like, the basic bitch question. Like, hey, are you excited for Borderlands 4? And, like, no, not necessarily. For one thing, I really did not like the map design in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. And some of the press releases are already kind of comparing their maps to that, or saying that the maps are going to be very vertical. And as a result, they're getting rid of the mini-map. And honestly, I hate both of the things that they have stated so far about that particular fact. I don't like vertical maps because it's super fucking easy to get lost. What's more is that because the maps are the way that they are in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, it's really, really, really suboptimal for the resources being used. And taking away the mini-map entirely, sweet Jesus, that feels like it's going to be a total disaster. But, like, I also just in general, I don't just assume a sequel to a thing that I like is going to be good. And I don't understand people that do. Boy, I hope that burning smell is outside. I don't see anything, any signs of burning in here. Tell me if you spot smoke behind me. I'm kidding, there's not gonna be any. So we had a max level Naked Revenant. Interesting. But yeah, if the design philosophy is going more Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and less Borderlands 3, like, okay, so the one thing that I do really love about TTW is the fact that they really did bring melee more into a focus. Because like, I was hoping it, like in Borderlands 2 when they announced Krieg, I was really, really hoping that there'd be like some proper melee mechanics, but that didn't actually happen. And Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, there's like the hints of the very beginning of a genuine melee system. And like, the one thing I was waiting for is for them to give you actual melee equipment. Tick, they did that. Trouble is that there's like no actual melee mechanics yet. It's just, you know, point yourself at the thing you want dead and hold Q to keep swinging your weapon. Which, you know, isn't exactly fully fleshed out. Yeah, man, people have done that shit with me about just about anything. Like, someone hears, like, back when I was still playing God Hand, right? Someone will hear, oh, so-and-so is doing a project to remake God Hand in, I don't know, Unreal Engine or whatever the fuck. Are you excited? No. Or like people keep on harping on about a potential sequel or a remake to it. And like again, there's no reason to assume that if that ever did happen that it would actually be good. Well, that sucked. Who was your, like, I already know who the most powerful character in Borderlands 2 is, but who was your, like, the character that you actually enjoyed using? Because unfortunately, without even thinking about it, I ended up on the most OP character in both the first and second Borderlands games. Like, I didn't even try to, it just happened. Yeah, what's up, Mariana? How's it going? Oh, whoops. I guess don't dodge. I really, really hate this guy, dude. Pretty good, glad to hear it. Oh no, I am slowed down. Now what'll I do? Whoops. Honestly, being slow wasn't the problem. Me being bad at the game was. You know, I don't add a lot of songs to this playlist that have lyrics, but the Katamari music is so good. Hey. Feel a sneeze coming on. Anyways, what have you been up to? It feels like you haven't been here in a while. But as soon as I started that thought, I'm like, oh well, you know, Mariano shows up sometimes, so I guess that's normal. I think part of the problem is probably more that I don't stream at normal hours most of the time. Fucking shit. I feel. Like maybe if I streamed it during the day more, I'd get more of my during the day viewers. What do you think? I think there's some real possibility in that. You don't mind the streaming hours? Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I remember, like, probably the most consistent my streaming hours have ever been was quite a while, like a really, really, really long time ago. There was a point in my life when I would play the Binding of Isaac, the OG Binding of Isaac, as a means of helping myself fall asleep, and I routinely streamed that, and it was almost always at about the same time. And apparently that time was Europe o'clock. Bruh. McDonald's? What's hectic about McDonald's? Are you not loving it? I should apologize for that. But I'm not gonna. Because I'm a bad person. Those screaming kids sure are great. Oh, you work there. Okay, so you're definitely not loving it. Case solved. Oh, okay, so you're supposed to be doing not a lot of business, but it's the other way around. So let me guess. You're getting the not a lot of business style scheduling, so not enough people helping, despite the fact that the sales are much higher than expected. McDonald's is one of those fast food places I just don't understand how it continues to exist when, like back when they had the, you know, the dollar menu type shit. You don't work there as a manager. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you were the manager and you saw that that was happening, you'd probably do something about that. Bruh. You should find something else and tell them to hit the showers. But yeah, like, back when McDonald's had, like, the dollar menu shit going on, I could see why they continued to exist, right? When you've got, like, a really cheap option that's fast, it's easy to maintain. But, like, once they got rid of all of their cheap options, and now it's like, their prices are not that different from any other burger chain, except other burger chains deliver better products, so how the hell does McDonald's continue to exist? Like, Starbucks confuses me in that regard, too. Like, I know that there are some places, right, where there's not, like, a lot of decent places to get coffee. But, like, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, even Jack in the Box, like, has much better coffee than they theoretically should. But, like, I live in Washington State, and there are so fucking many good coffee options out here. Starbucks is more expensive and delivers a worse product. I genuinely don't understand how they exist. I got shot. I got shot again. Quit being a prick. Oh, were you in South America? Or... Yeah, I imagine, like, McDonald's pricing would have to be very different in other places. Like, I kind of wonder about the McDonald's prices in Japan. From what I understand, when McDonald's first showed up in Japan, it was not welcome there, and that they had to drastically change how they did most things in order to survive. Sit down. Okay. One down, two down. Yo, Argentina. I really should learn more about South America. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Give everybody the +9 gameplay that they've been waiting for. Like, I will full on admit, when I was playing GeoGuessr, South American countries, I'm terrible at them. Like, the only one that I got relatively okay at is Brazil, and that's because in Brazil I understood enough about how they labeled the region. It's like you'd find signs that would have like a 3-letter abbreviation for whatever quote-unquote state you were in. So it was a lot easier to figure that out. Well, I mean, you know why the South American economy is super hot trash, right? It's because of America. The US does stupid fucking horrible things to screw the southern countries. And then when people have the audacity to cross the border for economic opportunities, how dare, right? How dare, those sons of bitches? It's not like, you know, they're escaping the damage that my shitty country brought. No. We should blame them instead. Fuck, I hate this country. What a shit fucking country. Oh, what? I thought my headphones were coming apart. And like that's one of the main things about what's going on, that a lot of the people that are here that are like, you know, blur blur blur, immigrants taking our jobs, and like, you know, obviously that's not true, but even if it was, like, those people don't understand that people are forced to try to come here for economic opportunities, which, by the way, punchline, there's not much of an economic opportunity here either. But yeah, they're forced to try to make it work here because we fucked up where they were from. Get into the fire. Well, shit. I was distracted there for a second, but not too distracted to parry a bitch. But yeah, I've heard some things about the Brazil economy in particular. We had a speedrunner friendo who, for the purpose of this conversation, shall remain nameless, who told us that like economic situations there were so shit at that time that acts of violence just were a common occurrence. And that it was mostly just because there's no stability. Eat shit, nerd. Okay. Nice aim. Whoops. Have some bird. Totally unnecessary bird. Man, I wish an offline version of this game right here existed. The music, Dungeon Fighter Online. Like, I don't want to get too invested in the actual MMO because I've already been through the death of a DFO server. I think like you can only get burned so many times by giving a shit about an online game up until the point that it just like randomly dies. You can only do that so many times before you just don't give a damn about fucking around with online games like that. Like, it's one thing to have a game like this with online functionality, sure, but if the online functionality goes away, this game is still gonna work perfectly fine. Maybe less so for the first game, because there's not really a great way to get a decent amount of Umbra Sight without the online functions, but this one will be fun. Like, hell, even Phantasy Star Universe is decent offline. Hell yeah! He got the twofer. Can't get enough of those input drops, bruh. Don't know why the camera turned on me right there. How's me? I'm doing per good. I am actually quite enjoying my retirement from God Hand. Like, you never realize, like, okay, so for the longest time, like, I knew I was dealing with a lot of excess, like, drama and bullshit because of that game, but I think it's easier to recognize just how much it was when I finally am just, like, done with it. Like, it's way easier to look at it now and be like, oh my god, I used to put up with all of this bullshit. And, like, now that it's just... Like, it's still my favorite game, don't get me wrong. It's still, like, of all the games I've ever played, that's definitely my #1 game. But I'd rather just make a clean break and not deal with all of the nonsense anymore. And that means, like, for me, that does genuinely mean not playing the game anymore. And that's fine. I'm okay with this notion because... Cool. Because, like, I've played it for, like, a good, like, fucking 16 years. I think that that's enough for any one game. Have some water. Have some bird. Bird. What the fuck? I swear to God, I pushed button and it didn't do anything. The two inputs, the two types of inputs that I've noticed have the highest likelihood of dropping in this game are dodges and literally any attempt to cast a soul core. Everything else seems to work fine, and the dodges are the most egregious part because it's like, you know, that's the thing that keeps you from dying. Oh, okay. Have some bird, bitch. You're kidding! Sit down! Fuck's sake. But yeah, to be completely clear, I don't plan on playing the game anymore, ever. Like I'm just done with it. Why does he never just sit the fuck down, dude? Cheating sack of shit! God, I hate this guy. He's just dumb. There's so many things that he does that impose a type of hyper armor. Not super armor. He actually has genuine instances of hyper armor, and it's so dumb. Why would he, of all the enemies in this game, have, like, a back hop where he just doesn't give a fuck if you touch him at all? So what if he not only has no purple bar, but no max key anymore? He could just ignore all of that. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, what? Oni B? I might be able to use that to grind those guys at some point. Here, I gotta do something about the fact that it's super hot in here. I will be right back. And that is the only way out, so let's go the other way. Hey. Oh, wow. Well, he gone. He gone. It's maxed out at 3, and you recharge it by doing normal takedowns.
Can't wait to get behind this wheel.
Wow. That poor guy. I just fucked his shit up. Not only did he lose his car, but he got like rolled over by it multiple times. What? I really wish I'd been paying attention just now. Thanks, my dude. I love being crashed into. What the fuck was that?
You stole my pun.
Damn.
Such a punster.
Oh my god, is your roommate getting banged back there?
No. No.
That sounded really sexual.
Xana, your mind is just there now.
Yeah.
I'm just, no, it did. She made a sex moan. It's not my fault.
Oh, yes, honey.
Yeah, see?
Perfect typing.
Alright.
Oh, no.
Sex noise. Oh yes, money.
Yeah, it is money.
Your hair.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
350. This guy. What's up, this guy? I can actually win in a DPS race. So get fucked.
That was fun.
Good. That's always appreciated. Oh, Jesus, dude, what? I am okay. That was something. Lame. Yep. Everything is fine. Everything is as it should be. Because I thought you were saying that the website. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Nice. I'm just gonna observe this for a moment. Hey guys. Hey, hey, y'all are being very, very rude. No.
So when I closed it, it saved the settings from that version. Hey, could you do an attack? Yo, the map is gone. That was... Oh man, that was so good. Good job. You tried. Why? Why is this happening? What? What? Hold on, hold on. Is it this right here? What? Okay. Good. I'm glad that you're killing off some of your own dudes. Get in the car. You what? Is there any chance you might want to get in the car at some point? Yeah, get in the car on fire. It's a great idea. We only waited for like 80 people to show up.
Gotta keep him
What? 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 Dude, Tap, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Dude, little Akai fucking deleted himself.
Left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets.
What?
That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Hard to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. Take what we can carry.
It just keeps going. Ah.
All right. Well, my webcam is basically useless right now, let's be real. Hold on. Alright, let's go back to trying to do this multiplayer bullshit. Really? Well, back to the old Dutch, I guess. A voice in the twilight. This person started and immediately walked off the platform. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Well, I've got a lot of graves to work through. So we had a super armor prick and another super armor prick. Stop it. Okay, a fist super armor prick. Eat shit, nerd. So somebody got here doing a challenge playthrough, I imagine. No ethereals allowed. And they were only level 200 and something. Eat shit, nerd. I'd say overall my parry timing is pretty good today. What the fuck was that? That definitely was a Revenant not going down when he was supposed to. SMH. Real talk, I think Odachi has got to be the most boring weapon type in this game. It's just so fucking mindless. It's so easy and straightforward. Like, if it was this powerful and a little bit more complicated, then okay. Or if it was, like, because it's not complicated, if it was less powerful, okay. Yeah, that was a bad choice. You know, look at that forward drift when spamming guard. That's so dumb. Doesn't happen there. Not there, but in mid stance, yes. Shit's dumb, bro. The button that I use for guard on this controller is like it gets stuck sometimes, like it doesn't quite fit in the slot that it was designed for. Have some bird. Fucking cunts. I swear the reason that they move the way that they do is to fuck with the camera. Bird activated. I genuinely thought he was gonna do that swipe and completely rid himself of those projectiles. Oh, he was already down. Oh well. Yeah, the Kodachi combos are just brain dead. Too simple and too powerful. Here's to hoping I actually have some matches this time. It could partly be because this is just not the right time of day for it. It is kind of hilarious though that I went live. I went live specifically because I was getting matched with people. And as soon as I went live, I was no longer getting matched with people. Okay. We got up next, Dark Omens. Man, I was about this stage when I first got to it because I really wanted the merchant set, and it seemed quite easy to get those drops here. Nice aim, buddy. That's fine. Are you serious? Oh wow, it's basically double damage. I didn't know that. And yet at the same time, it really doesn't feel like it's that much. Plus, it didn't last that long. Seems like it would be more useful in, like, multiplayer, where enemies just have a stupidly large amount of HP. No. Fucking dipshit. Okay. I really love it when the inputs just don't do anything. That's my favorite. Okay, yeah. I thought not, but I wanted to give it a shot. It doesn't seem like I can parry this guy. Or maybe I can and I'm just not trying hard enough. I don't know. What? Okay. Hmm. Oh, I have been adding more music to the playlist. I went through like 4 different albums today. I was genuinely surprised by the music from Little Misfortune, which is a really, really fucked up narrative game that I enjoyed playing, but I can't see myself playing through it again, if I'm honest, you know? Like, I could picture myself at some point replaying the Telltale's, like, The Wolf Among Us, or, The Walking Dead. I could see myself redoing those at some point. I just don't think I'd ever end up doing Little Misfortune again. But the music was genuinely surprising. That is such bullshit. Eat shit, you little fuck. Dude, my favorite thing in these kinds of games are dodges that don't look at all like dodges. Like, man, imagine if someone threw a giant sword at you, and all you had to do to, like, just be invincible for a few moments is to just, you know, casually step slightly to the right. Not even far enough to get out of the way of the sword. Just be in the middle of a step to the right. Like, if they'd even made it look like a nice quick hop, it wouldn't be as, like, visually annoying as it is to me. I know what you're thinking. What a genuinely dumb thing to be bothered by. Correct. I'm genuinely dumb. Okay, Odachi is actually almost maxed out. Spear has got, looks like a fourth of a level and 2 more to go. Oh no, one of these guys. Whatever shall I do? What the fuck is going on with this game right now, dude? I'm not sure I've ever depleted his ki while he was up in the like that before. That was genuinely interesting. I really shouldn't be drinking coffee. I don't know why I am. There we finally fucking go. It's only been like an hour and 40 minutes, right? Something like that. You maybe shouldn't have approached this situation the way that you did. What weapon are they using right now? An Odachi, we're not doing that. Dual swords looks like. Oh, this. How imaginative. Okay. Mm-hmm. Come on, dude. Two of these motherfuckers around and nobody does anything. Good fucking job. Man, where is this fist bitch? Everything should have been fine. Emphasis on should have. Anyways, one of them was using fist, so let's show what fist looks like when it's used correctly, shall we? Oh, Jesus. Always fun when you end up in the exact same game again. Wow, you were so useful. You showed up just in time to do nothing. This fool ended up in the same game as well. No reason really to worry about them at all. Just gonna continue about my business. Oh yeah, you were super useful, thanks. Whoops. Don't just jump in. God damn it. I don't need what I was about to do, but whatever. They're actually using knife hand? Why? More shake my head than I can possibly convey over words. Words are not good enough. Jesus Christ. Anyways, that person had dual swords on as well, so we'll go ahead and switch over to those. This is the Twilight version. I get called into this mission a bunch. It is not the Twilight version. Are you really just gonna frontal assault on that room? Is that your goal? Sure, okay. I can't tell you how much I don't recommend what this guy has decided to do. Okay, I genuinely no fucking idea what just happened. Gee, thanks, guy. Oh, hey, it's this dummy again. Have some bird. Fucking moron. Fucking moron! No, I'm just gonna let her waste her fucking time. Wow, you don't even know how to control your ki when you're doing that. That's deeply disappointing. Moron. I did not think that that would actually hit me. Sweet Jesus. That is what key control looks like, by the way. Deeply embarrassing fist play that I saw earlier. Jesus Christ. You do have to interact with this guy. Watch this be one of those twats that, like, once they've fulfilled the parameters to complete the mission, they use the item to dispel visitors. I've had people do that in the first game. They'll wait until everything is completed and then they'll use the... I don't remember what it's called, purifying salts or some shit. I'll do that just to, like, cast you away so you can't get the completion rewards. It's really, really trashy behavior. It's also a really great way to make me, you know, refuse to help your ass. So hey, if you ever get a chance to live in downtown, don't. Yeah, don't do that. That's not worth it at all. Damn. Later. I did not mean to fall that far. Now I look like the idiot. Like, I can tell you exactly what just happened. For whatever reason, I thought I was on the other side of that drop down, so I expected that little slot, that notch that you land on where the body is, I expected to land there. And I didn't, because I'm stupid. Hey, don't bow to me, I don't like that shit. You're kidding! Dude, what in the hell is happening right now? So, I'm gonna ask again, like, what the deal is with the fucking scaling and some of this shit. Because again, I'm looking like a dope, but like, real talk, I don't understand. Is that... That's gotta be the Twilight version of that mission, right? Well, I'm not going to find out now. Bro. How many times does a motherfucker have to get hit by a thing before somebody does something about it? You still haven't done anything about this dude shooting fucking arms at us. I cannot believe how fucking stupid some people are. Like, come on. Jesus Christ. Of course. I don't understand people that run crit that obviously don't have the experience for it. Like the whole idea of like, I do 11 billion damage, but if someone so much as winks at me, I'll fall over dead. Okay. One way or the other, the fight's gonna be over real quick, huh? On the other hand, even with the level scaling, I'm having no trouble at all. So is this Wings of the Phoenix? It is, dude. No, yeah, the scaling in this stage is weird. Okay, full admission, I kind of fucked up his shit just now. Okay, well now I know better. Well, that was something. In other words, I know to expect the level scaling to be completely fucked. I just barely got that in time. Can't see shit. Have some bird. Have some more bird. Keep having bird. Genuinely cannot see shit. Okay. Bird. Bird. I am also willing to believe that the +9 stone was actually getting experience there. I do think it was affecting that, and like, I don't have proper testing for this because it's hard to get proper testing for this. But I have had people claim that the Stone of Penance has no effect on multiplayer. I don't think that's true. You know, what weapon have we not, like, because we've been stuck for a little bit at this point. So I think we're going to switch to Kusa. Why not? Well, we did some Kusa earlier, didn't we? Actually, I need to temper that. I was going to put something else on it. Which is fine, because we were coming to the blacksmith here to do this anyway. Temper! Yep, that'll work. Man, Wings of the Phoenix, the scaling in that Twilight mission is really, 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 really fucked. Really, man? You having trouble? How much trouble are you having, my guy? Oh, hey, look. I've already got it. You ever gonna take that shot? There you go. Hey. What do you know? It's not that hard. Hello? What the hell? It did absolutely none of my blocking. Cool. Guys, are they just gonna... Okay, well, I guess I'll go over here and do more stuff then. Or you could just mindlessly follow me, that's good too, sweet Jesus. Yeah, especially if they already know that everything over here is cleared. Why do people do, like, just go? What do you guys do? What are they doing? Do they not know that it'll teleport me? I'll just wait down here. It'll teleport me, go. There you go. Hey, look, that's how it works. Who would have thought? Wait, what? Okay, cool. What weapons were we using? I can't tell because I see a dual sword. I see a switchglaive. Let's do the switchglaive. Man, the music in the first Binding of Isaac is so legit. We have an Arc of Chaos spammer. Hooray! Dipshit the Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm not going into the I can't see shit storm. Okay. Man, this person is really good at making it impossible to see. That's fine. I feel like there's a distinct chance that this person is cheating. Because that was wall-to-wall magics. I feel like there's no way that they could have stored that many. Yeah, I'm sorry, like I don't buy it. I'm gonna have to play back and see. I was like, I could see them maybe having that many buffs on them if they had like one attuned for each of them, perhaps. It's so hot. You know, it sucks, man. The way that like this game is one of those games where I really wish that the multiplayer was good. But the way that it works makes it kind of impossible to enjoy. Two of them survived? The fuck? cool. Thanks. I can't see a fucking thing. I really need to put Dweller back there. I do genuinely use it. And I don't really need the electric. It's just convenient to have sometimes. Sweet Jesus, you people are so good at getting in the way. Believe it or not, I've got it, dude. See what I'm doing. Dude, both of them? Really? Get me out of here. Hiss. Every time I try to convince myself, like, you know, I really don't use Dweller in this game. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. And he's like my main boy, and I keep on trying to convince myself that it's fine if I don't have him. It's just nonsense. It's nonsense. Alright, what weapon haven't we used aside from hatchets? We'll do some hammer and then I'm gonna go. No ethereals. As I'm starting to get tired anyway. Here lately I've been waking up at like 2:30 in the morning, so I start to like really fully and entirely gas out around 5:30 and 6, and we're like in between those two marks, so I'd be willing to bet this is a completely different player than the ones that we've been getting paired with earlier. You know, I never noticed this before. Huh. Okay. Dude, this isn't like mindless interference where all they do is use mid stance. Congrats on getting deeply lucky. Okay. Also, like, bro, divide and conquer. Yeah, I deserve this. How? Sweet Jesus. Divide and conquer. They make me upset. And it makes me want to show them what proper switchblade looks like. Okay, cool. Wow, you are really, really, really trying to make sure that this doesn't go well. This mid-stance simpleton. Fucking hell. All the way up to the DLC and all they're doing is mid-stance normals. It's just... God, dude. Come on. Okay. One more, but actually with the hammers. This might be early game. No? Well, you guys have fun finishing that guy off. Good job almost fucking that up, by the way. I cannot see a goddamn thing. Oh, that's fine. No worries. Oh, come on. Get off of my ass, dude. Everybody wants so, like, just so deeply wants to be useful to the situation. Doesn't occur to them that maybe instead of just trying to be the pubby hero, that they could, you know, work like a teammate. For instance, there's a cannoneer over here. Fucking idiot. Sweet Jesus, dude. Dude, this dude's popping. Sloth, Kasha, like, goddamn, dude. So much for any possibility that they might actually want to learn how the game works at some point. The fact that he thought that there was a need to stop and interact when it was just a Gaki that was already mostly dead, that was also fully knocked down at that point, there's no reason to bother. You're done. It's done. Good job. He's having him some fucking problems. I definitely hit the guard button, but oh my Christ, bro. This dude has no fucking clue how much trouble they're making. Christ almighty. Kasha users, dude, they don't have, like, there's not a single thought in their head. Bro, just Kasha again, Kasha some more, keep doing Kasha. Don't worry, you don't have to think about anything else. You can just keep doing Kasha, right? This is such a clusterfuck. I have no idea what's happening. You know what? Okay. I'm done. I'm done. There's just way too much visual chaos. I couldn't even really tell what was happening at that point, so I was just like doing whatever. Ugh. God, multiplayer Nioh. Like I said, like it's one of those things. Like I really wish that it was good. I mean, at least there are rewards for doing it. But good God. Anyway, that's enough for me. That's all I've got for the day. Let's see, who's live? Is anybody live? Nobody's live. What a fucking shock. Wait, hold on. Interesting. And here I thought Desert Bus for Hope was... I guess the mid-year thing isn't a 24-hour event. Either that or their stream is down. Either way, yeah, that's it for me. Y'all have a good one. Just sitting here rambling. Good. What is happening?